Well, this is the fifth or the sixth time I've been approached. This is one take off my bucket list. Everybody's first question was, "Arey, abhi tak gaya kyun nahi?" Mansi was extremely excited and gung ho. She's more adventurous than I am. She's given me a mantra to go and have fun, chill, be yourself. And I went and did it. It's called the Dhokha ride. I'm feeling like I'm a child all over again. You never know how confident you are till you are in the moment. I'm not judgmental about anybody, so that also makes me kind of very, very accessible. This bunch of people who I don't know from Adams. Rohit, according to me, is one of the best hosts that we have in India. It's wonderful because when you see him, it's all real. My brother said, strengthen your core, because he's a martial artist. This is, in fact, my debut in a reality show where I'll be. I've seen more failures than successes, and in this case, दुआओं में याद रखना, keep praying for me. Hi, this is Rohit Roy, and you can catch me on midday.com.
Your first reaction when approached for Khatron?
Well, this is the fifth or the sixth time I've been approached, and my reaction always has been very enthusiastic. Unfortunately, in the past seasons, it's not worked because of time and a few other constraints. But this time, fortunately and luckily, everything worked out. And I'm glad that they are glad to have me on board, but I am glad to be on board. This is one take off my bucket list. So, yeah, glad to be here.
Were your family and friends surprised when you took up the show, or were they expecting?
No, nobody was surprised. In fact, everybody's first question was, "Arey, abhi tak gaya kyun nahi?" This is a show that I've been wanting to do personally. But like I said, sometimes things don't work out, and when they do, it's for the best. Mansi was extremely excited and gung ho. She's more adventurous than I am. On our travels, it's her who wants to do these adventure sports and all of this, while I sit outside and have a glass of champagne. So she pushed me. She said, "No, you must do it." My daughter's also extremely supportive, and she's given me a mantra to go and have fun, chill, be yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. And yes, my friends were pretty excited. I have a couple of words of advice from my brother, who's a adventure junkie himself. And rest of it was all very positive. So I'm looking forward to the show.
What's the scariest thing you have done in real life?
What's the scariest thing I've done in real life is a bike ride I took about 4 or 5 years back before the lockdown. I went to the north of India for 11 days, starting from Chandigarh and ending up in Manali through Kardungla Pass, Shimla, etc., etc. It is the fifth, one stretch is the fifth most dangerous ride in the world. And I didn't know about that. And Mansi knew about it, but she never told me. She let me go. She let me finish it. In fact, a couple of friends of mine who were on the tour with me, they didn't finish the ride. And they actually called me after the last leg to say कि रोहित को बोल दे मत आना ये नहीं कर पाएगा. And I went and did it. It's called the Dhokha ride. You have to ride in knee-deep slush. There's constantly water coming down the mountain. The snow is melting. So all the mud becomes slush. But you have to keep riding for some 22 kilometers. So that's probably the scariest thing I've done.
The fears that you hope to overcome on the show?
Snakes, animals, water. I am very, very scared of all the things that a normal person would be scared of. Like, I can see myself going up the mountain, but I don't see myself jumping down the mountain. And I'm sure they're going to make me do that. But I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm in a way, I'm feeling like I'm a child all over again. And I'm 16 and I'm being taken for the first time on a school trip where I'm going to be doing all these things. So I'm extremely excited.
And stunts that you were confident about?
Uh, I'm confident about anything that I undertake when I go there. If I have to do a stunt which involves, say, getting onto a aeroplane or a helicopter and climbing there, I've seen one of those stunts. I'll be very confident. You see, the difficulty, the degree of difficulty varies from stunt to stunt. So for me to just say that I'd be confident over everything will be a foolish statement to make. You never know how confident you are till you are in the moment. So I'll try and keep my mind sthir जिसे कहते हैं मन की स्थिरता जो है. I'll keep my mind calm all the time and I'll try my best to keep my confidence high. But that only the stunt will tell.
And are you a people's person? Do you think you'll get along with the other contestants?
Oh, yeah. That's the one thing I'm very, very sure of. I'm a completely people's person. I've always been all my life. I'm an Aries, so I mix with all sorts of people. I'm not judgmental about anybody, so that also makes me kind of very, very accessible to everybody. I'll never judge people for what they are, what they do, how they speak, how they dress. It's all our own personal choices that we make in life, which is probably why I have a lot of friends. Um, so that's the one thing actually I want to experience there. I want to go with all this bunch of people who I don't know from Adams and make new friends and feed off their energy and have a great time basically.
Your thoughts about host Rohit Shetty and any favorite work of his?
Rohit, according to me, is one of the best hosts that we have in India. He's very passionate, he's very empathetic, he's very compassionate as well, which is very important for a show like this because there are lots of youngsters who panic while doing a stunt. And the post panic phase is where you need somebody like a Rohit Shetty to calm you down, to take care of you, to just hug you, maybe not even say anything, but just that act. It's wonderful because when you see him, it's all real. He's not doing it because he's the host of the show or he's been paid to do it. He's doing it because he feels it, which is why I say he's very, very compassionate. And I'm looking forward to bantering with him. I'm looking forward to spending some good times with him. I haven't met him for a long time. Although I know him, I won't say we are friends. But of course, we are colleagues and we've been in the industry probably for the same amount of time. And I'm looking forward to this journey with him.
And any advice coming from your brother as well?
My brother said, strengthen your core. Your core has to be strong because you'll have to jump and you'll have to do this. So your core has to be strong. He knows that my core is not very strong, but I don't, bother. If I'm looking good, I'm feeling happy. So I've been doing that, and I'm meeting him. In fact, I'm just meeting him after this interview, and I'm sure he'll have a truckload of advices because he's the more adventurous one. He's the tougher one, and he's definitely the one who, because he's a martial artist, he'll have a lot of good pieces of advice to give me.
And since you have done so much fiction as well and reality shows, so where do you feel most comfortable?
I've never done a reality show unless I'm hosting it. This is, in fact, my debut in a reality show where I'll be, for the first time in my life, doing something like this. But, I'm happy to be part of both. I enjoy, tomorrow if they call me to take part in, say, a Jhalak Dikhla Jaye, I'd love to do it because I love dancing. I love adventure and traveling, which is why I'm loving to do this. So I don't have any special inclination towards fiction or non-fiction. But yes, I'm an entertainer, I'm an actor first. So maybe a little partial to fiction.
Finally, any message for fans?
Firstly, thank you for loving me so much for so many years. Uh, I've seen more failures than successes, but it's thanks to you that I'm still here. So keep the support coming, keep the love coming, and in this case, duaon mein yaad rakhna, keep praying for me so that I perform well, and hopefully I'll entertain you on the other side of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.